one race to go until the crown jewel of the ARCSOA Elite Series competition. ARCSOA goes to Portland here in Oregon for the 10th round of the ARCSOA Elite Series. 31 cars line up on the grid with the addition of Pacific Motorsports. We will take a look at who Pacific Motorsports is in a second here. They, like the cars at Zandvoort, will have to start at the back of the grid. So we will get to them in a second here as we look at the grid. Aiden Shepard is on pole today. Scott Roush had a really quick qualifying lap in on the outside there. So Scott Roush second, followed by Kenny Mine and Noah Hart in third and fourth. So Aiden Shepard is on pole today, so that should be an interesting thing to see. This week, as I mentioned, Pacific Motorsports is a brand new team on the grid, led by Sean Arndt and Connor Monaco. Monaco did a very impressive job at the Grand Prix of Monaco circuit, so he is now on a grid for the rest of the season with Sean Arndt in the other Pacific Motorsports car, Mustang there, starting in 30th and 31st. Of course, Sean Arndt was a little bit quicker than Connor Monaco in qualifying here at Portland. So with that being said, we will go down to the starting grid. Aiden Shepard is on pole for today's race. On his outside, you have Scott Roush. Noah Hart is in third with Kenny Myatt in fourth. Great to see the veterans in those positions. Can Kenny Myatt go for his 26th record-breaking victory here in the ARCSOA Elite Series? Eric Monaco third with Trek Tauger fifth and sixth. Great to see the Marlon that high up the grid. He had another impressive qualifying order. Vince Fries and Christian Vander Pesch, 7th and 8th. Cody Lamas is 9th with Ryan Hopton 10th. 11th is Nick Pericles. 12th is Madeline Myatt. 13th is Benoit Leclerc-Irvine. 14th is Tim Fiegel. 15th is DJ Curtis. 16th is Sean Perkins. 17th is Jacob Hart. 18th is Zachary Fitzwater. 19th is Jesse Turner, who, once again, does not have a great qualifying run. 20th to Tanya Jackwater. 21st to Kitsune Hashimoto. 22nd to Alexander Spencer. 23rd goes to Johannes Rivara. 24th to Claire Irwin. 25th goes to the two remaining FBI cars of Tyler Faber and Dewitt Ferdale Jr. 26th to Roman Rahal. 27th to Dean Ratzenberger. I missed a car in there, I apologize. 28th, well, that'll be actually 29th to Maverick Force. 30th to Sean Arndt, and 31st to Connor Monaco. With that being said, let's go down to the round for the race here at Portland. Aiden Shepard will lead the field down to the green here toward the Festival Chicane, and we are away here at Portland. Down into the Festival Chicane they go. The first turn on this track, it is a tight chicane, and what is normally a really fast-flowing road course here, as Shepard gets a pretty good start, but Roush is right there. Who will get the run out of the Festival Chicane? It looks like it's going to be Shepard and the Patron. Oh no, Kenny Mike got a bad start there. And it looks like Noah Hart is already looking to the inside of Scott Roush there. Eric Monaco's already to the inside of Kenny Mike. Oh, Fitz Fries is around! Vander Pesch turned Fries! And this is going to be Fries' mulligan race, I take it, because he is right now the main championship contender with Cody Lamas. There goes Force and Ratzenberger. Arndt takes to the grass. Arndt takes to the grass. And Fries has to go off into the grass as well. Oh, there's Fordale and Irwin out of the race as well. So a very chaotic start here at Portland. Irwin and Fordale have crashed out as well, with now Noah Hart going for 2 wins in a row all over the back of Aiden Shepard. This was another interesting incident here as Hashimoto would have a tire go down and spin on a straightaway here, losing control of the car, so tough break for Hashimoto. So coming out of the Festival Chicane, it looks like Vander Pesch is going to try a really late move here on the inside. Also, Zachary Fitzwater went off in the back as well. Vander Pesch goes underneath Fries and just sends Fries around. In order to avoid some chaos here, oh, actually, it's just Ratzenberger slid up there, and Arndt with a great avoidance there. Sean Arndt there in the 10 car. Clara Irwin and Dewitt Ferdale Jr. would force a 3-wide situation with Rahal, and Rahal didn't know that they were 3 wide, and off goes Irwin and Fordale into the tires, so tough break for both of them. Ratzenberger would also slide off again here, and the third lap here, slide off into the grass, so tough break for Ratzenberger. Cody Lamas is trying to get his way forward because this is a big time for him to pad his point lead over Vince Fries, because Fries is running in the back here. However, Lamas is right now kind of sliding off the road a little bit there. very close there. Vanderpesch has been all over the road so far this weekend as he's has to try and hold off Nick Pericles here. Yes, Nick Pericles there, and Benoit Lothaire-Ravine is right behind now as they go through kind of the zigzagging section up towards the backside of the course here, as Vanderpesch is trying to get by Lamas here. Vanderpesch has already taken out one championship contender today. I hope he doesn't do that with Lamas for the rest of the race today. Pericles has tried on the outside of the festival chicane to get a move on Vanderpesch done. However, with how aggressive this track really is, anything is possible to really make moves around this track. It's just all about how you keep your car on the road, because the fastest way around this course is to take it right to the limit. As you can see, they're almost on the grass now trying to stay on the course here, so got to be very on the limit around this track. There is a giant train of cars behind Tanya Jackwater as the lap car of Ratzenberger, Johannes Rudavara, and Jesse Turner have been slowly working their way up in the order. Turner's Rookie of the Year campaign has not gotten off to a great start, as, well, actually started off really well, but hasn't done much since we're past halfway. Turner has struggled with his cars today. However, he is trying to make a move here on the 27 car for, I believe that is for the 17th position. Or actually, that was, yeah, 17th. Oh boy, this is going to be close racing here. 3 wide coming out of the festival chicane. That's going to end typically badly, but somehow they make that work, as Jacob Hart just got a bunch of spots there on Fitzwater and on Rudavara. Rudavara was a big loser and all of that. Although, Fitzwater kind of ducked 2 wheels off the track there as finally, look at Jesse Turner's trying to hold off Jacob Hart now. Hart did not qualify very well today. After a good run at Edmonton, Hart is struggling with this track as very fast-flowing course. Fitzwater and Ratzenberger nearly wrecked there in the wall on that outside of the corner there. Don't want to do that too often around this track as they rocket down towards the backside of the course once again here as they're all stuck behind Mean Ratzenberger. As here they go, zipping in and out of corners here. And there's Fitzwater now, trying to get more and more spots on this grid. Nick Pericles would make the move around Christian Vanderpesch's stick. However, Ryan Hopt actually got both of them there as, Kenny Myatt nearly dives off the track there as Aiden Shepard continues to lead this race around the Portland International Raceway. However, Noah Hart is right there on Shepard's tailpipe. Noah Hart has really closed in on Aiden Shepard as Shepard is trying to pull the gap back to Roush in 3rd. Roush needs this kind of a race because his championship campaign, even though it started at Zandvoort, has not gotten a great start. He's obviously not going to win the championship unless he pulls off some miracles in the American 700. But he's going to need some more luck here. Maybe the 18 and the 12 taking each other out for Roush to have a chance at this. Kenny Myatt right now is on his course. Monaco's blowing up! Eric Monaco grenades the motor! And his bad luck will continue here as Eric Monaco has had a miserable start to the season simply because of just pure luck. He looked like he was trying to get his season together with a run at with a good run at Edmonton, and DJ Curtis! Curtis hits him and goes off the road. So DJ Curtis, the Savannah winner, is now out of the is going to have some damage as well. I'm not sure if he's falling out of the race, but Eric Monaco, put the accelerate button there on that one replay there. We'll have to pit for damage repair as DJ Curtis is coming in as well. Noah Hart is even closer than he was a couple laps ago here with Aiden Shepard, and this is where racing is going to get very interesting here as there's not a ton of passing zones on this track. Especially, really the Festival Chicane is the best passing zone on this track. But look at the speed that Petronas has around this track. Remember, the Petronas cars dominated the early part of the season, so Aiden Shepard was the one Petronas car that hasn't won a race yet, and Aiden Shepard has never won an ARCSOA Elite Series race before. But they're coming out to the lap car of Kitsune Hashimoto, and it's all going to be down to will Aiden Shepard be able to hold off the veteran Noah Hart, himself is trying to go after Kenny Myatt's win records. Hashimoto goes off the road in front of Aiden Shepard, and that's going to really hold up Shepard here Shepard on lap 13 has the slow Hashimoto car. Hashimoto goes off the road for the blue flag, and that actually puts Shepard on the outside heading down the straightaway. Finally, Shepard gets by Hashimoto, but oh, maybe not yet. Hashimoto's got some speed down the straightaway here, even though Hashimoto doesn't have the hood on that car. Down into this section of the track here, it's going to be how quickly Hart can get by Hashimoto, because right now, Scott Roush is actually closing in pretty quickly here, and actually coming into this corner is going to be a good place for Hart to get by Hashimoto. If he can pull out here, it looks like he's going to, and down into the festival chicane he comes, and looks like that's going to be an easy move here. Oh, Roush had to back off the throttle there, though, so he doesn't get run over the back of Hashimoto there. And it looks like Roush is kind of fed up with Hashimoto, to the point where he's going to force his way down below Hashimoto there. That's going to be a good move there by Roush. Roush was taking no prisoners there with the 28. This race is what Cody Lamas needs. Like I said, his main championship rival right now, Vince Freeze, is down in 24th position, only slated to get 2 points here. Here comes Kenny Myatt actually on Hashimoto here as we were going back to Lamas here. We'll stay with this for a sec here. Ooh, Hashimoto loses it! Loses the rear end, and that's going to help a bunch of cars get by the 28 car here. Looks like it's going to hurt Haupt here. But anyway, back on Lamas. Lamas needs this kind of a run here as, that's actually going to be something that we want to keep an eye on. I was going to say, Lamas needs a good run on this race in order to kind of build up that point lead again. Lamas has been the dominant car of the season so far, and the FEI car has been, it's quite clear where all the money is going, or who the best driver in that team is right now. The Great Wall of Hashimoto is holding up Madeline Myatt here, and that's actually going to bring Tim Fiegel right up to the 91 here. And Hashimoto is really being kind of a nuisance today with how slow that 28 car is. And will the 4 be able to make a move down the straightaway on the 28? Doesn't look like it, because it looks like the 91's making a move on the 28 here. And oh, there's some contact there between Hashimoto and the 4. And Benoit Lothaire-Ravine was looking to go underneath Fiegel there. And, well, didn't really work out for Lothaire-Ravine, but Fiegel gets by. 28's off the road again. And, yeah. This kind of close racing is going to cause issues here as Turner is solidly up to 15th now and kind of closing in on this battle. As Perkins is a main championship contender for a while as well. Not doing the best today either. And the battle's getting really heated here. Noah Hart's going to give Shepard the bump and run here. Hart's going to get to the outside of the festival chicane. This is a great move by Noah Hart here. A bump and run on Aiden Shepard down the straightaway here. Will Hart be able to get the spot? It looks like he's got the advantage here, going through the north half of the course, or going through the top half of the course, rather. And now Noah Hart takes over the lead through a nice bump and run move on Aiden Shepard there. However, will Shepard take that too kindly is the big question here, as Hart is kind of running away right now with the lead of this race. Another driver who's looking really strong now is Kenny Myatt in the 9 car. Roush is also closed into the leading group though, but Noah Hart's opening up a pretty big lead right now. I'm sorry there, bumped off the camera there. But Noah Hart now down the front straightaway once again has opened up a rather nice lead over Aiden Shepard. And through the field, it looks like the leads are closing down. So Kenny Myatt's all over Roush now. And Myatt really wants the lead here or really wants to get up there with Noah Hart, it looks like. Within the span of a couple laps, Noah Hart has opened up a pretty big lead over Aiden Shepard in 2nd, Scott Roush in 3rd, and Kenny Myatt in 4th. So Noah Hart does a great job here controlling this race at the halfway mark. Roman Rahal made a bit of an early pit stop here, so it's kind of interesting to see how what pit strategy he's going to do. He was quite a ways down the order, though. Lamas, Pericles, and Jacob Hart have all pitted now. And with Lamas being the first on this pit strategy here, I think he's trying to get some extra spots on pit road. So here they go down the straightaways once again here. We're going to look to see what Hart's going to do. Will Hart be able to make a gamble here? And will he bring it down pit road? It looks like Hart is going to stay out another lap here. Will any of the leaders bring it down now? Any of the leading group here? Doesn't look like Shepard's going to. Neither will Roush or Myatt, so... Oh, looks like Oh, I thought Vanderpesh might have been making a move there. Close battling between Sean Perkins and Jacob Hart here. That's actually put Perkins off the road a little bit there. And remember, they have made a pit stop. Noah Hart has not, the race leader. So Pericles has also come in as well. Lamas actually got in front of the two slow lap cars of Freeze and Hashimoto. That's, of course, I believe... No, I'm sorry, Hashimoto's a lap behind Freeze. So, looks like Pericles is going to have to find a way by Hashimoto if the racing action doesn't progress. Perkins now is trying to make a move on the lap car of Hashimoto. Keep in mind, Jacob Hart is also back there here. And these two have been going at it quite a bit here. Perkins and Hashimoto have been. And that's why we're on this battle here, just making sure that it doesn't go too far south here very quickly. And down the straightaway, it looks like Perkins does make the move work here. We're going to see how quickly the Hart can get by. Because this is where Jacob Hart might be able to get a bit of time on Perkins here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the move here on Hashimoto, though, entering the Festival Chicane. Kenny Myatt would get by Scott Roush on the track for third position, so now we're going to see if Kenny Myatt can begin to open into Scott Roush, or into Aiden Shepard, his teammate, in second position. Noah Hart's way up the road, so this is going to be all down to how Noah Hart handles this. Noah Hart would bring it down pit road as Kenny Myatt and Aiden Shepard. No, Aiden Shepard would also pit, so Myatt's now in the provisional lead of the race. Right now, over second position, Scott Roush. Remember, these two drivers have not pitted yet. Ryan hops up to third right now, so it's going to be down to pit stop strategy here, really a battle for second, because Noah Hart is, well, leaving the pits right now, and Hart's got a pretty big lead here. Although Fitzwater, I think he's already pitted, Fitzwater has. And Fitzwater's going up the inside of Noah Hart. This could be very bad for Noah Hart if he's not careful. And Zachary Fitzwater gets by Noah Hart here on the outside of a corner. That is not a battle for position. Fitzwater is a lap behind. But Noah Hart is going to get held up in some rather thick lap traffic. As now it's time for Aiden Shepard to really try and close in. Here comes Scott Roush, Kenny Myatt, and Ryan Hopton. Basically everybody in the result looks like is... Okay, Ray Hall's already stayed out one lap. And here comes basically everybody in. Oh, looks like actually Connor Monaco's staying out, but keep in mind he is a lap behind. Really the leaders right now. Where's the 9 right now in all of this? Shepard now. That's Fitzwater right there. It looks like coming out early, hitting early is actually a benefit on this track. So we're going to see if anybody gets a big advantage from this, because here comes Shepard. Actually, I don't know. The 9's going to get Shepard, it looks like. The 9's going to get Shepard, but it looks like Lamas is going to get Roush. Roush had a really slow pit stop, so Lamas' championship hopes got a lot better, but it looks like now Kenny Myatt's into second position quite cleanly. And now Lamas makes a move on Shepard for second. For third position, now Lamas is trying to go for second on Myatt. Lamas has a really quick car right now. Really turned on the afterburners with all that extra tire heat. And Lamas now... Oh, contact! Lamas is around! Shepard just gave him the nose! And that's not going to be good. Roush has to slam on the brakes in order to avoid Lamas. And Lamas has got to be fuming with Aiden Shepard there. He just didn't use any brakes in that section of the track there. Yeah, Shepard missed his braking point, just kind of dove it in there. He was not going to make that corner. And Lamas had to pay the price for it. However, Lamas is still holding on to, I believe that would be fourth or fifth position at least, or fourth possibly. As Roush has got to try and find a way to close in on the damage on this car. Is Lamas going to have to pit? Is the big question. Will Lamas pit this car? That's going to be a big question. Doesn't look like he is, though. With his teammates in second and third, Zachary Fitzwater's playing a very good teammate role here by holding up the 18 car. Keep in mind, Myatt and Shepard are setting really quick lap times here. So, the dirty air is really washing hard around here, and he's losing about a second, if not more, a lap to Kenny Myatt. However, Myatt still has to deal with Force and Arndt here, and that's holding him up, and there's simply, I don't think, enough time for Myatt to catch Hart here in the lead. And Cody Lamas has caught Aiden Shepard with damage. Lamas has caught him, so wonder if this is going to end badly for Aiden Shepard, considering how quickly Lamas has reeled him in. Keep in mind there has been heavy lap traffic as well. Noah Hart, I believe, is going to start the final lap here. Hart's been dominant today, ever since he got by Aiden Shepard. And I'm interested to see what Lamas is going to do here. Lamas, this is close. He just closed in like 5 seconds on Aiden Shepard here. And I'm interested to see if Lamas is going to give him a little bit of payback now. Shepard sees this, gets a good draft off the straightaway here. Look at Lamas. He's really sending it. He's alongside Shepard now. It looks like he's going to get third. What is Lamas going to do here? Lamas is very angry at the 12 car here. Oh man, here he goes on the outside in the grass trying to get by the 12. It looks like the 48 is not going to get the position there. The 9 is being held up here. Oh, Lamas is right on his quarter panel. This is going to end in tears from somebody. Oh boy. We're going to get back to this in a second as Noah Hart's only got a couple corners to go. We don't want to miss this. As Hart now is going to come across the line. Even though Fitzwater tried to hold him up, Noah Hart is going to win the round here in Portland, win 2 in a row at Edmonton and Portland. All eyes are on Cody Lamas versus Aiden Shepard as they go onto the front stretch. It looks like Shepard's going to hold off for third, but Lamas must be fuming at Aiden Shepard, and I have a feeling the pit crews are not going to be happy with each other on pit road after this race. Myatt comes home second. Oh, and it looks like Shepard got really worried about Lamas there and accidentally dumped his teammate. They're entering the festival chicane. Shepard is really worried about Lamas dumping him there. Not to take away from Noah Hart's thoroughly dominating second half of the race. Hart did a very good job holding off the, or doing a very good job gapping the field as, oh, Lamas looks ticked. And ARCSOA officials have told Lamas and Shepard to separate and not make contact. Shepard's already being brought into the steward's office for that little move, I guess, on Kenny Myatt, they're saying. They didn't like how Shepard dumped his teammate under yellow, even though I don't think that was on purpose. So Noah Hart won the race today. Kenny Myatt does come home second, despite being spun on the cooldown lap. Aiden Shepard third. He's got a lot of explaining to do. If there's any grid penalties, they will not be enforced at the American 700 we did here, though. The American 700 is off limits for penalty enforcement. That will begin at round 12 after the American 700 if Shepard does have a penalty. Fourth goes to Cody Lamas. Fifth to Scott Roush. Great effort by Scott Roush. Sixth to Ryan Hopt. Also great points day for Cody Lamas. Seventh for Pericles. Eighth for Vanderpesh. Ninth for Myatt. 10th for Fiegel. 11th for Hart. Jacob Hart, that is. 12th for Benoit Lothair-Ravine. Trek Tauger did not play pit strategy correctly. He was running in top 5 all day and ended up 13th. 14th goes to Jesse Turner, 15th to Roman Rahal, 16th to Tanya Jackwater, 17th to Alex Spencer, 18th to Johannes Rudavara, 19th to Sean Perkins, 20th to Connor Monaco, 21st to Vince Freeze, 22nd to Tyler Faber, 23rd to Zachary Fitzwater, 24th to Sean Arndt. Great points day for Pacific Motorsports, the new team. 25th for Maverick Force, and the cars not getting points today will be Ratzenberger, Hashimoto, Eric Monaco, DJ Curtis, Clara Irwin, and Do It For Dale Jr. let's go down to your points today. With the championship heating up, Cody Lamas is sitting on 216, entering the American 700, the second double points race. Of course, Cody Lamas won the Monaco 100-kilometer race, so he will be looking to increase his lead at the American 700. Second position goes to Vince Freeze, third to Madeline Myatt, fourth to Sean Perkins, fifth to Tim Fiegel, sixth to Christian Vander Pesch, seventh to Zachary Fitzwater, and now we're starting to see the order really set itself out here. You got Pericles as well there, Curtis there, and you're going down the order here. This is where things are going to get very interesting here, is because championship is getting very tight for some of these drivers a little further down. Noah Hart, keep in mind, has had a very impressive RSOA Cup. He is closing in quite quickly on the leading group if he continues this pace up, but his start to the season wasn't very good. Likewise, Kenny Myatt has had a great start to the season, but didn't have a very good middle part of the season so far. Second position was a really good run here at Portland for him. Turner down there as well. He's closing in for Rookie of the Year candidate on Benoit Theravine, only 19 back, even though Turner's season's been a bit of a disappointment compared to Ryan Haupt, who, believe it or not, has less points than Turner, although I think Haupt's runs have been better than Turner. Jacob Hart, Clara Irwin down there. Eric Monaco probably should have a lot more points than that just because of luck. Shepard, kind of been mediocre all year, except for he had the most points this weekend due to the fact that he gets 3 points for the pole. And since he finished third on the grid, he actually ended up with more points than Noah Hart leaving this race. Fordale, Force, Rudavara. Fordale, Force, and Rudavara are all expected to have great American 700s. Those cars have been fast on the speedways so far this year. Hashimoto down there as well should have a good race, and all of these drivers further down should have pretty decent American 700s, I would think. With that being said, the most important race of the season, the Crucible of Motorsports, the 15th American 700 is the next race. Who will write their names in the annals of history leaving next week's race at Fontana Speedway, or at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California? We'll see you for the biggest race of the year and for the festivities leading up to the American 700, including the qualifying races, etc. We'll see you then.